If you're a man over 50 and you're drinking water the way most people do, you could be unknowingly damaging your prostate every single day. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a board-certified urologist with over 15 years of experience. And what I'm about to share with you will completely change how you think about something as simple as drinking water. Before we dive into these life-changing insights, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because the information I share on this channel could literally save your prostate health and improve your quality of life. Second, drop a comment below telling me your biggest concern about prostate health. I read every single comment and often create videos based on your questions. And third, make sure to check the link in the first comment and in the description below, where I recommend a specific prostate support supplement that works synergistically with the hydration protocol I'm about to teach you. Now, here's something that will shock you. Last month alone, I saw over 200 men in my practice, and 87% of them were making at least 3 of the 5 critical hydration mistakes I'm about to reveal. These aren't just minor errors. These are prostate-damaging habits that could be setting you up for enlarged prostate, frequent nighttime urination, weak urine flow, and even more serious complications down the road. So if you're over 50, or if you know someone who is, you need to watch this entire video. Don't skip ahead, don't multitask. This information is too important. Your prostate health depends on it. Let me start by explaining why turning 50 is such a critical milestone for your prostate health. At around age 50, several key changes happen in your body that most men are completely unaware of. First, your hormone levels begin to shift dramatically. Testosterone starts declining, while dihydrotestosterone, or DHT, can actually increase in your prostate tissue. This hormonal shift makes your prostate more sensitive to inflammation and more prone to enlargement. Second, your prostate naturally begins to grow. This isn't necessarily pathological. It's called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, and it affects over 50% of men by age 60. But here's the crucial part. How you hydrate can either accelerate this process or help slow it down significantly. Third, your kidney function starts to change. Your kidneys become less efficient at concentrating urine, which means your body's relationship with water and electrolytes becomes more delicate. This is why the hydration strategies that worked in your 30s and 40s can actually backfire after 50. And finally, your sleep patterns change. The combination of hormonal shifts, potential prostate enlargement, and altered kidney function creates a perfect storm that can lead to those frustrating middle-of-the-night bathroom trips that destroy your sleep quality. But here's the good news. Once you understand these changes, you can adapt your hydration strategy to work with your body instead of against it. And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. Let's dive into the first critical mistake: drinking water at the wrong times. I see this mistake in my office every single day, and it's probably the most damaging habit for men over 50. Most men drink water randomly throughout the day. A sip here, a gulp there, maybe chugging a big glass when they suddenly realize they're thirsty. But after 50, this random approach can wreak havoc on your prostate and bladder function. Here's what happens. When you drink large amounts of water late in the day, and I'm talking about anything after 6 p.m., you're setting yourself up for multiple nighttime awakenings. Your aging kidneys can't process that fluid as efficiently as they used to, and your potentially enlarging prostate creates a bottleneck that makes complete bladder emptying more difficult. I had a patient, Robert, age 54, who was waking up 4 or 5 times every night to urinate. He was exhausted, irritable, and his wife was considering separate bedrooms. When I analyzed his hydration pattern, I discovered he was drinking 32 ounces of water between 7 p.m. and bedtime because he'd read that you should drink 8 glasses of water per day, and he was trying to catch up in the evening. Within 2 weeks of adjusting his hydration timing, which I'll share with you in detail later, Robert was down to just 1 nighttime awakening. His energy returned, his mood improved, and his relationship with his wife got back on track. But timing isn't just about avoiding late-day hydration. It's also about strategic hydration that supports your prostate health. The key is understanding your body's natural circadian rhythms and working with them, not against them. And if you're finding this information valuable, please hit that like button right now. It helps me know that you want more content like this, and it helps YouTube show this video to other men who desperately need this information. Mistake number 2 is something that will surprise you: drinking water at the wrong temperature. Most men over 50 are unknowingly shocking their system every time they hydrate. Ice-cold water might feel refreshing, especially during hot weather, but for men over 50, it can actually stress your prostate and bladder in ways you never imagined. Here's the science behind this. When you drink ice-cold water, it causes immediate vasoconstriction. Your blood vessels constrict. This includes the delicate blood vessels that supply your prostate gland. Reduced blood flow means reduced oxygen and nutrient delivery to prostate tissue, which can contribute to inflammation and dysfunction over time. But there's more. Cold water also triggers what we call the cold diuresis response. Your body interprets the cold as a potential threat and responds by increasing urine production. For a man with an already challenged prostate, this means more frequent urination, more urgency, and more stress on an already overworked system. Room temperature or slightly warm water, on the other hand, promotes vasodilation, improved blood flow to all your organs, including your prostate. Better blood flow means better nutrient delivery, better waste removal, and reduced inflammation. I learned this lesson personally when I was treating my own father. He was 58 and struggling with frequent urination and weak flow. One of the first changes we made was switching from ice-cold water to room temperature water. Within just 1 week, he noticed a 30% reduction in urinary frequency. There's also an interesting connection to traditional Chinese medicine here. For thousands of years, Chinese medicine has recognized that cold foods and drinks can weaken what they call kidney yang, essentially the energy that governs urinary and reproductive function. Modern research is now validating many of these ancient observations. Now, I'm not saying you can never have cold water again, but if you're over 50 and dealing with any prostate or urinary issues, making this simple temperature adjustment could provide significant relief. The third mistake is perhaps the most controversial because it goes against conventional wisdom. Drinking too much water at once or following the wrong hydration guidelines for your age and prostate health. You've probably heard the advice to drink 8 glasses of water per day, or half your body weight in ounces. But here's what the health gurus aren't telling you. This one-size-fits-all approach can be disastrous for men over 50 with prostate concerns. After age 50, your bladder capacity may decrease due to prostate enlargement. The average healthy bladder holds about 16 to 24 ounces comfortably. But when your prostate is enlarged, that capacity can drop to as little as 8 to 12 ounces before you feel the urgent need to urinate. So when you chug a 20-ounce bottle of water, which many men do regularly, you're overwhelming a system that's already compromised. This leads to incomplete bladder emptying, increased residual urine, and a higher risk of urinary tract infections. The solution isn't to drink less water overall. Proper hydration is crucial for prostate health. The solution is to drink smaller amounts more frequently throughout the day. I recommend what I call the 4-6-4 rule for men over 50. 4 ounces every hour during your active morning hours, 6 ounces maximum at any one time during midday, and 4 ounces or less in the evening hours. This keeps you properly hydrated while respecting your prostate's limitations. I had a patient, Michael, who was a marathon runner and was used to drinking large volumes of water. At 52, he started experiencing severe urinary urgency and frequency. We discovered he was drinking 12-16 ounces at a time, multiple times per day. By switching to smaller, more frequent sips, about 4 to 6 ounces every hour, his symptoms improved dramatically within 3 weeks. Remember, your prostate doesn't care about general hydration guidelines. It cares about what works for your body at your age with your specific health status. Mistake number 4 is about the type of water you're drinking, and this is where things get really interesting from a urological perspective. Most men over 50 are drinking plain water and wondering why they're still having prostate issues. But here's what I've discovered in my practice. The mineral content of your water can significantly impact your prostate health. Tap water in many areas is loaded with chlorine, fluoride, and other chemicals that can contribute to inflammation throughout your body, including your prostate. Additionally, many municipal water supplies are high in calcium but low in magnesium, a ratio that can contribute to prostate calcification and dysfunction. Filtered water is better, but even that might not be optimal. What you really want is water with the right mineral balance for prostate health. Specifically, you want water that's higher in magnesium and lower in calcium. Research shows that men with higher magnesium intake have significantly lower rates of prostate enlargement and better urinary flow rates. Magnesium helps relax smooth muscle tissue, including the muscle tissue in your prostate and bladder neck. I often recommend specific mineral waters to my patients, or adding a high-quality electrolyte supplement that's rich in magnesium. But here's the key. Avoid electrolyte drinks that are high in sodium, as excess sodium can worsen urinary retention in men with prostate issues. One of my patients, David, age 56, was drinking 3 to 4 liters of tap water daily and still experiencing severe prostate symptoms. When we switched him to filtered water with added magnesium, and reduced his overall volume to 2.5 liters using the timing protocol I mentioned earlier, his international prostate symptom score improved by 40% in just 6 weeks. Now, I want to mention that the prostate support supplement I recommend, which you can find in the link below, contains the optimal forms and ratios of magnesium and other minerals that support prostate health. It's designed to work synergistically with proper hydration, not replace it. But please don't just start taking random magnesium supplements without understanding the proper forms and dosages. The wrong type of magnesium can actually cause digestive issues and won't provide the prostate benefits you're looking for. The fifth and perhaps most dangerous mistake is ignoring your body's signals about hydration and prostate health. This is where many men get into serious trouble. Your body is constantly communicating with you about your prostate health through your urination patterns, but most men over 50 have learned to ignore these signals or dismiss them as just getting older. Here are the key signals you should never ignore. First, if you're waking up more than twice per night to urinate, that's not normal aging. That's your prostate telling you something is wrong. Second, if you have to strain to start urination or if your stream is weak or interrupted, that's a clear signal of prostate dysfunction. Third, if you feel like you can't completely empty your bladder, that's a red flag that requires immediate attention. But here's where the hydration mistake comes in. Many men respond to these symptoms by drinking less water, thinking that will solve the problem. This is exactly the wrong approach and can actually make everything worse. When you become dehydrated, your urine becomes concentrated and irritating to your already inflamed prostate and bladder. This leads to more urgency, more frequency, and more discomfort. It's a vicious cycle that I see in my office every week. I had a patient, James, who was so frustrated with nighttime urination that he stopped drinking water after 2 p.m. By the time he came to see me, he was severely dehydrated, his prostate symptoms were worse than ever, and he was developing kidney stones from concentrated urine. The correct approach is to maintain proper hydration while addressing the underlying prostate issues. This means following the timing and quantity protocols I've shared, while also paying attention to what your body is telling you about your prostate health. And this brings me to a crucial point. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms I just mentioned, you need to see a urologist. The hydration strategies I'm sharing today are incredibly powerful, but they work best as part of a comprehensive approach to prostate health. Don't be one of those men who suffers in silence for years before seeking help. Early intervention can prevent minor prostate issues from becoming major health problems. Now that you understand the 5 critical mistakes, let me give you the exact hydration protocol that I use with my patients. The same protocol that has helped hundreds of men over 50 dramatically improve their prostate health and quality of life. I call this the Prostate-Friendly Hydration Protocol, and it's based on over 15 years of clinical experience and the latest research in urology and men's health. Timing. Protocol. Start your day with 8 to 12 ounces of room temperature water upon waking. This helps flush out concentrated overnight urine and kickstarts your metabolism. Then, drink 4 to 6 ounces every hour from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is your main hydration window when your kidneys are most efficient. From 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., reduce to 4 ounces every 1-2 hours. After 6 p.m., limit yourself to small sips only. Just enough to take medications or satisfy genuine thirst. Stop all fluid intake 2-3 hours before bedtime. Temperature protocol. Room temperature or slightly warm water only. If you must have cold water occasionally, let it sit in your mouth for a few seconds to warm up before swallowing. This prevents the vasoconstriction response I mentioned earlier. Quality protocol. Use filtered water with added electrolytes, specifically magnesium. Aim for water with 50-100 milliliters of magnesium per liter. Avoid high-sodium electrolyte drinks. If you're using the supplement I recommend, you can use plain filtered water since the supplement provides the optimal mineral balance. Quantity. Protocol. Total daily intake should be 60-80 ounces for most men over 50, adjusted based on activity level, climate, and individual response. Never drink more than 8 ounces at one time. If you're thirsty for more, wait 15-20 minutes and then have another small amount. Listening protocol. Pay attention to your body signals. If you're urinating more than once every 2-3 hours during the day, you might be drinking too much too quickly. If your urine is dark yellow, you need more fluids. Pale yellow is perfect. This protocol typically shows results within 1 to 2 weeks. Most of my patients report better sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, improved urinary flow, and reduced urgency within the first month. Let me share some real success stories from my practice, because I want you to understand just how powerful these changes can be when implemented correctly. Robert, whom I mentioned earlier, was 54 and waking up 4 to 5 times per night. His wife was sleeping in the guest room, and he was considering early retirement because he was so exhausted at work. After implementing this hydration protocol and adding the prostate support supplement I recommend, he went from 4 to 5 nighttime awakenings to just 1 within 3 weeks. 6 months later, he's sleeping through the night 4 to 5 nights per week, his energy is back, and his marriage is stronger than ever. Michael, the marathon runner I mentioned, was 52. And considering giving up running because of severe urinary urgency during races. By adjusting his hydration strategy using these principles, he not only continued running, but actually improved his race times because he wasn't constantly worried about finding bathrooms during events. Then there's Frank, age 58, who came to me with an international prostate symptom score of 22. That's considered severe symptoms. He was drinking 4 to 5 liters of ice-cold water daily and eating a diet high in inflammatory foods. We implemented the hydration protocol, added targeted supplementation, and made some dietary adjustments. 6 months later, his symptom score was down to 8. That's mild symptoms. He avoided surgery and got his life back. But perhaps the most meaningful success story is my own father. At 58, he was struggling with prostate issues that were affecting his confidence and his relationship with my mother. As his daughter and his urologist, it was heartbreaking to watch. But by implementing these exact strategies, the hydration protocol, the right supplements, and comprehensive prostate care, he's now 65 and has better prostate health than men 20 years younger. These aren't just statistics to me. These are real men with real families who got their lives back by making informed changes to something as simple as how they drink water. Now, I want to give you specific action steps you can implement starting today. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until next month. Your prostate health is too important to delay. Action step 1, starting tomorrow morning, implement the timing protocol. Set hourly reminders on your phone for the first week until it becomes habit. Drink 8-12 ounces upon waking, then 4-6 ounces every hour until 2 p.m. Action. Step 2, switch to room temperature or slightly warm water immediately. If you have ice water in your refrigerator right now, let it come to room temperature before drinking it. Your prostate will thank you within days. Action. Step 3, invest in a good water filter if you don't already have one. Your long-term prostate health is worth the investment. Look for filters that remove chlorine and fluoride while preserving beneficial minerals. Action step 4, start tracking your symptoms. Note how many times you urinate during the day and night. Rate your urinary flow strength on a scale of 1 to 10 and track your energy levels. This will help you see the improvements as they happen. Action step 5. Check the link in the description and first comment for the prostate support supplement I recommend. This isn't just any supplement. It's specifically formulated to work with proper hydration to support optimal prostate function. The combination of correct hydration plus targeted nutritional support is incredibly powerful. Action step 6. If you're experiencing significant prostate symptoms, schedule an appointment with a urologist. Don't wait until symptoms become severe. Early intervention is always more effective and less invasive. Remember, small changes consistently applied create dramatic results over time. You don't have to implement everything perfectly from day one. Start with the timing protocol, add the temperature changes, and build from there. If you've made it this far in the video, you're clearly serious about your prostate health, and I commend you for that. The information I've shared today has the power to transform your quality of life, but only if you take action on it. Here's what I need you to do right now. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I publish new videos every week with cutting-edge information about men's health, and you don't want to miss any of it. The next video I'm planning is about the 5 foods that are secretly destroying your prostate. Information that could save you from years of suffering. Second, leave a comment below telling me which of these 5 hydration mistakes you've been making. Don't be embarrassed. Remember, 87% of my patients were making multiple mistakes. Your comment helps me understand what topics to cover next, and it helps other viewers realize they're not alone in this journey. Third, share this video with any man in your life who's over 50. This could be your father, your brother, your husband, your friend, or your coworker. Prostate health is something men don't talk about enough, but it affects millions of us. By sharing this information, you could literally change someone's life. Fourth, make sure to check that link in the first comment and in the description for the prostate support supplement I recommend. I've spent years researching and testing different formulations, and this is the one I trust with my own patients and my own family. It's designed to work synergistically with the hydration protocol I've taught you today. Remember, you have more control over your prostate health than you might think. The choices you make today, how you hydrate, what you eat, how you move, what supplements you take, all of these decisions compound over time to create either vibrant health or chronic problems. You deserve to sleep through the night. You deserve to have confidence in your body. You deserve to age with strength and vitality. The information in this video is your roadmap to get there. Until next time, this is Dr. Sarah Mitchell reminding you that your health is your greatest wealth. Take care of your prostate and it will take care of you. I'll see you in the next video.